Waylon Sutton had an 85-yard kickoff return, and Vince Albo had one of the bigger plays of the game already, a touchdown-saving tackle because of that, and because of the Digger defense, which held Bayfield essentially to 3 yards on that short drive. It set up a 26-yard field goal made by Max Harris, and the Bay Digger lead is down to 14-3, and now Harris to kick it off. Eric Garcia and C.J. Kukas are back to receive, and this is high and very short towards the sideline, and it's out of bounds. It went out of bounds at the 26-yard line, which means the Bay Diggers will take over at their own 35 to begin this drive in excellent field position once again.
You betcha we'll take it, and it'll be interesting to see what the coaches do now if they go ahead and keep kicking it to Posey or start squibbing it down the field. Kind of the same look as what happened down at Eaton when they ran the touchdown back against us. You know, it was the same sort of look.
Well, the thing is, Dave, that Goddeness's kick almost went into the end zone. Sutton caught it backing up, and the Bay Diggers were there, but they just couldn't make the tackles.
Yep. You know, there was a pretty good hole there in between the hash mark and about where the numbers are at, and that's the hole that Posey ran up. Once he got through that hole, that's when he cut it to the sideline.
1st and 10 from the 35. Give on the right side, and a nice hole across the 35 to the 39 before the tackle was made, and the ball carrier was Connor Weiser. They'll give him 5 yards to the 40. B. Digger certainly will take that. 2nd down and 5 yards to go. Around the football was Cameron Grush of Bayfield to make the play.
Yeah, Brush having some good luck running over on the right side now. We talked about how they've been running left all season. Last few big plays have been over there on the right side.
2nd down and a long 5 to go for the 40. Albo, the receiver, to the right. Garcia under center. We'll send Albo in motion to the left. There's the give, right up the gut, and there's Weiser across the 40, and he's still driving, tearing defenders across the 45 to the 46, maybe the 47. Should have been a 3-yard gain. Instead, it goes for close to 7, and a Beat Digger first down.
Hey, let me make a little prediction here. Remember a couple weeks ago we talked about how the team didn't have a free safety? Bayfield's free safety, he's up there about 5 yards from the ball, and as soon as he saw the fake to the fullback, he charged up in there to make a tackle. You watch that 81 dump to Kukas is going to be wide open.
Now the Bay Diggers have 3 in the backfield. Seawald, Weiser, and Morrow. Which one will get the football? Left side, a big hole, and that is Weiser again. Across the 50 to the 46, maybe the 45. And the Bay Diggers running hard on either side. T.J. Pazel, a sophomore, made the tackle, but give Connor Weiser 7 yards.
You betcha, and the Diggers just, like we said before, just controlled it up there on the line of scrimmage. And it's so funny, at the beginning of the year, we said the big question is the offensive line. And let me tell you right now, our offensive line is so quick as those guards pull. They're really making some good traps on those defensive linemen.
And on the offensive line right now, at tight end position is Seawald. 2nd down and 3 from the 46, and Bayfield jumped. That'll be a first down for the Bay Diggers at the 41-yard line, as the offsides will be marked off. Your full-service florist with a whole lot more is the Flower Peddler. Come in and see what's in store at 322 Main Street in downtown Fort Morgan, the Flower Peddler.
Garcia is such a great football player. You know, he's got so much savvy, and Bayfield, you know, he's feeling it, that Bayfield's feeling a little panic, and they want to stop Brush so bad. Then he goes on a hard count, right when they're really trying to tee off and catches them.
1st and 10 from the Wolverines' 41-yard line. B. Diggers lead 14-3 in motion to the right is Kukas. Garcia, play action, looking to throw. Will heave it right side. Wide open is Kukas, and it's overthrown. He was by himself at the 10-yard line, and a good throw would have been another Beat Digger touchdown, and that was sold extremely well by the Beat Diggers, but not executed by Eric Garcia, who's had a very good game so far, but that was his first pass attempt, and perhaps just a little bit too much mustard with that one.
Yeah, it wasn't typically he throws it so it's a little higher. That was a little flatter pass, but the Diggers got the mismatch they want. Bayfield's defensive back, Drake Rhodes, is 5'6". Kukas is over 6 feet, and he just ran right past him. Had they been shoulder to shoulder, he would have outjumped him for the ball.
Kukas is now out of the game. Vince Albo is the receiver to the right. Weiser and Morrow in the backfield. 2nd and 10 for the 41. Give the Weiser right side across the 40 to the 35, still driving to the 34-yard line. Before that play is made by Cameron Shablow, the 5'8", 155-pound junior linebacker. It's a gain of 7, 3rd and 3 for Brush.
Just running that trap again, running it right over there on the right side, and they're following the blocking of Brost as Brost kicks out those defensive linemen with with those traps, getting some good block downs over there on the other side. Gaston and those guys are really doing a good job at going down and sealing off on linebackers.
Bay Diggers having some confusion with personnel. They're going to have to race up to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down and 3 from the 34. Seawald now in the backfield along with Tanner Morrow. Garcia on 3rd and 3, hands it off Seawald. First down right up the gut. Still on his feet to the 20-yard line. Up the left sideline to 10. 5, and touchdown for Skyler Seawald. He scores from 34 yards out. The Bee Diggers lead 20-3 with 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Again, just running those traps. Seawald had the free safety. He was coming over there. I think it was Posey that was coming over to make the tackle. And let me tell you, Seawald just kept running to the corner and just basically used his left forearm to fend him off, and he barely got hit going into the end zone.
65-yard drive for the Bee Diggers. They've had 3 possessions and scored all 3 times. This offense is unstoppable so far. Jesus to attempt the extra point. Garcia puts it down. That kick is up, and he kicked it just inside the left upright. It's good. Brush 21, Bayfield 3 on 1010 KSLR and KSLR.com. 6 plays, 65 yards. The Bee Diggers are back on the board. Skyler Seawald scores from 34 yards out. 21-3 is the score now with 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter of this Class 2A quarterfinal. Cardenas to kick it off, and he'll kick this one towards the right sideline. It'll bounce at the 5 and into the end zone. Oh, was that executed perfectly?
Yeah, it was. That ball rolled across the goal line. It was about 5 yards from the sideline when it went across, and I don't think it hit the ground until inside the 5. So just a great play there by Cardenas, and luckily Bayfield doesn't have a chance to run it back on us again.
Yeah, because the last time it was that 85-yard return by Waylon Sutton with Vince Albel making a huge tackle at the 13-yard line, and Bayfield had to settle for a 26-yard field goal by Max Harris. 1st and 10 from the 20. The pitch left, and a big seam to the outside for Waylon Sutton, still on his feet across the 45 to the 46 before Vince Albel made another tackle. But it's a big gainer of 26 yards for Waylon Sutton.
You know, he can really run, but let me tell you, they just got outside, and that's kind of where they're doing the damage to the Diggers. The wide receiver, he ran out here to this side before any of the Diggers saw him come out here.
1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. This could be the final play of the opening quarter in this 2A quarterfinal. Walker this time is in a shotgun for Bayfield, and he will give it on the left side to Seth Posey. The fullback has nothing. The Bee Diggers were there to make the play, and count many of them, because they were all up there, including Austin Acosta and Skyler Seawald, and that is the end of the opening quarter. With the score, Brush 21, Bayfield 3. You're listening to the 2010 Colorado High School Football Playoffs on 1010 KSLR and KSLR.com.